If you are trying to figure out which keywords within Google search ads you should be bidding on in order to generate leads for your local service-based business, in this video, I'm going to show you how to identify the perfect type of keywords that you should be going after. I've already done a video on how to use the Google Keyword Planner, but in this video, I'm going to take you a little bit deeper and help you identify the type of keywords that you would want to target depending on the industry that you're in. So if you still need a little bit of help with your keyword planner knowledge and would like a tutorial on that, I'll go ahead and link that in the description below. And in this video, I'm just going to take you directly into the keyword planner and show you how I would go about identifying the most perfect keywords to be targeting and starting out for your Google Ads campaigns. Or let's say you're already running Google Ads campaigns and you are not really getting much or many leads from it, and you want to see, is there a way that you can potentially add additional type of keywords that you might currently be missing in your account? I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and type in keyword here, so it takes us directly to the keyword planner. And I'm just going to use the example of a bankruptcy attorney in this case and throughout this video. And I'm just going to go here. I'm going to select the location that I want to target. And in this, I'm going to go Los Angeles, DMA. So pick whatever the market that you're in would be. And then start typing in some keywords that you're already targeting. Bankruptcy lawyer, bankruptcy lawyer services, how to file bankruptcy. So just any keyword that you're currently using or keywords that you think your ideal customers would be searching for. Bankruptcy chapter 13, bankruptcy chapter 7, lawyer. Probably want to change this to bankruptcy. Okay, I'm just going to put a few in here. And let's go ahead and click on get results. Something else you can do is also put in your website URL, but in this example, I'm just putting in some basic keywords just to start out. Click on get results. Close refine keywords over here, and let's start scrolling down. What I want you to pay attention to is a couple things. I want you to pay attention to the type of keywords that Google is spitting back to you based off of the search volumes that it's finding in your area. And I want you to also look at the type of intent of these keyword ideas. When I'm talking about intent, I'm talking about what are they really looking for? Are they actually looking for a bankruptcy attorney, or are they just doing some high-level research to identify what type of bankruptcy filing they should be doing? Because that type of intent is going to be more research-based, and what we're looking for, what I would want you to target and prioritize and put most of your ad budget towards, would be the lowest intent type of searches. So think of searches potentially like purchasing intent, hiring intent, potentially free consultation intent, buying, booking, calling, any type of strong low funnel, bottom of the funnel intent. They want to take action. So in this case, I would say how to file bankruptcy chapter 7. I would consider that to be pretty high intent. So they're looking to file bankruptcy chapter 7. How much is the cost to file bankruptcy? How to file chapter 7 with no money. So this is showing me that they are actively looking for to do these things. How to go bankrupt, how to file bankruptcy without a lawyer. This one's a little bit tricky because this person's intent is not to hire a lawyer, but you might be able to convince them otherwise that they might actually need a lawyer. That could also be something to consider. How do I file for bankruptcy? How much? So how to claim bankruptcy, what I want you to do as you're going through this list and checking off the most highest intent in terms of purchasing decision or booking decision, just look at this list and see, are these people serious based off of the intent of the searches that are coming in? Are these searches serious? So you want to look at, buying intent, booking intent, calling intent. And based off of that, if there seems to be that type of intent, then you would want to prioritize it. A keyword that wouldn't be the best would be something like lawyer or attorney in Los Angeles, because that's so broad and that's going to just attract a lot of potential junk and not specific to what you have. So bankruptcy attorney could still be a good keyword because that's showing that they're looking for a bankruptcy attorney. But a better keyword than just bankruptcy attorney would be bankruptcy lawyer or bankruptcy attorney in Los Angeles, bankruptcy attorney free consultation. Call a bankruptcy attorney. Book a consultation with a bankruptcy attorney. Hire a bankruptcy attorney. But notice right here, though, as we're going through this, that people, it looks like the majority of the searches are people not necessarily saying that they want to hire an attorney, but it's still valuable because then you're able to get in front of someone that's looking to file Chapter 7 and say, hey, you don't need to do this alone. This person is not, or people that are searching for this, how to file bankruptcy Chapter 7, is not necessarily saying whether they want to do it themselves or with a lawyer. But as a lawyer, you can have ads that appear in front of people that are doing these types of searches. It's just interesting that, in the Los Angeles area, most of the searches are actually not people looking to have that intent to buy or book or call, but it's more of how to do it. And it's still good because we're going to be able to convince them with our ads. Let's see. I'm going to try to look for really high intent. How much is it to file bankruptcy? How to apply for bankruptcy? How to file for Chapter 13? How do you claim bankruptcy? And these are all very long tail searches, which is not a bad thing. But as you go through this list, you can add them and then you can add them to your plan and then go through your list again and see what the average cost per click is. Is it something that you can afford? Do some budgeting to see, is it something that's within your budget? And then do some backwards math to see, is it even worthwhile and what your average cost per lead could be. So you see here, like a keyword that Google's recommending, legal, that's not good. How to file citizenship, that's far from bankruptcy. So that's why I don't trust Google in whatever it's recommending to you. You should definitely be the one to go through this and decide which keywords are the best for you. But definitely focus on lowest funnel keywords. I have a sample here of the type of general low funnel keywords that you could be going after. So any type of keyword relating to buying, best service in the city that you're in, scheduling a specific appointment, scheduling a bankruptcy consultation, booking a specific service online, same day service, let's say that you're a locksmith, cheap service. Some people might not want to be known as cheap, but lots of people are looking for cheap options. Affordable services could also be other types of keywords that you might want to prioritize. Instant quote, instant estimate, top rated blank near me, hire blank type of professional today, affordable blank service in the city. So these are just examples just to get your ideas flowing. But if you can see, the trend is definitely don't keep it so general, because if you keep it general, then you're going to be attracting people looking for all types of different services and not really specific to you. that's the challenge with broad match keywords these days. But even if you were to use broad match and you're very specific with the type of bankruptcy type of keywords, it's going to get you something that's similar. Of course, it's going to be broadened up. So I tend to like to use exact match first and then start opening it up depending on how much budget I have. But that's how I would go about doing the research in finding the perfect keywords for you. Low funnel keywords, keywords that show the highest level of intent in terms of someone that's willing to make the purchase or take that next step. It might not be someone ready to actually make the purchase because that might be kind of a big ask. But maybe the next step to working with you is just getting a free consultation and just getting them on a phone call and taking it step by step to then see, is there even a fit here? So that's how I would go about doing it. If you have any questions on what exactly is a low funnel keyword, or you'd like more detail on low funnel keywords, or you would like me to review a small sample of the keywords that you're targeting now and some keywords that you've done research on and would like to see if I even agree with it, feel free to drop it in the description below. I'm happy to do a quick review of it. And if you found this video helpful, I would love if you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. I post videos every week about Google Ads, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.